it's the Prince. Start that clock. Brilliant. So, the Prince, Nina, has been fairly quiet. Does he have anything else to offer?
No. I don't think he has, actually. I mean, he seems a genuinely decent soul. He seems slightly bewildered by where he is and what he's doing. And the only time we saw kind of signs of emotion was when he got really cross, actually. He started to get really cross. But that's all he showed us. I think his time with Danica, he was just so tongue hanging out over Danica. He didn't actually think about expressing his personality other than just that, you know, which was really pathetic.
Nina, you keep doing that. It's almost like you had your tongue hanging out over him.
No, not at all. Absolutely no way. But no, you know, it's a shame because perhaps if he hadn't been so transfixed by her, that we might have seen a bit more personality.
OK, Rodrigo, he's been saved once.
The prince
hold on, you don't know the question.
Oh, sorry. No, but I need to even question because the prince is just very good looking. It's like elegant, his class is good looking, and he's a prince. So he's just perfect. I think he's perfect. I don't think he doesn't even...
I have the feeling...
Yeah, exactly.
I have the feeling, Rodrigo, that you really like him.
I like the prince. He's my favourite, you know.
He's been saved once, so he's clearly got a fan base. Can he be saved again?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why people are booing him. What has he done wrong, you know?
That was really weird that he was being booed.
I didn't understand that at all.
If he stays, Andrew, can he win?
No, he's gone. He's so gone. I mean, I like him,
but you said anybody in the final can win it, so
he won't stay. There's 100%
Oh, you don't
he's
think
gone.
he'll stay tomorrow?
He's Dullsville, and he's, as Julian said, you know, dullness personified, which I think is one of the favourite lines of the show for me.
What do you guys think? Is he safe tomorrow?
I personally would rather watch paint dry than him. All he's done is flirt with Danica.
Oh.
The problem is he's competing against two big people in the house, and the problem is
get it,
that's
got it, go.
He's gone.
Get it, got it. I think that's the problem with a lot of the quieter people, because there are such big characters, we don't see as much as them. So very quickly, who do you want to go? Julie?
The problem is there's an imbalance. There's two older women and lots of young guys, and I think it's unnatural in the house. And this is what's causing all the bitchiness and the different tensions.
You think because there's lots of young guys? Yeah. And who do you guys think will go tomorrow, Andrew?
Definitely Lorenzo and possibly Julie.
I think Julie and the Prince will go.
Rodrigo?
Yeah, I think probably Julie and Lorenzo, unfortunately, yeah.
OK, well, I have to wait until tomorrow to put my questions to either Julie Martin or the Prince. But you lot have beat me to it. Here's what they had to say earlier on today when they answered your questions.
Hello, housemates.
Hello, big brother.
Who's got the worst fashion sense in the house?
I would go with the situation.
That's cool.
Julie, what do you keep in your leopard print handbag?
Well, like most nanas, you know, there's things in there. There's some gum, there's breath freshener, a bit of lip gloss. There's certainly no purse.
No cell phone? No cell phone?
No. No.
He's just trying to catch you out.
I haven't got his cell phone anyway. I've not even gone digital.
Suspicion.
And Prince Lorenzo, who would win in an arm wrestle between you and the situation?
I would win. And I'm telling you why. It's not... he could probably kick my butt in a fight, but I'm a really good arm wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
I am. It's a weird thing I have.
Good God.
Yeah. I'd win. Although I did get the least talented housemate, right? now my talent's going to shine. Let's start with arm wrestling.
He's never going to forget that. You're going to have to go and see a shrink over there.
Who's had the best game plan?
In a way, I think the one person who's played the game the best has been Harvey, because Harvey's kind of gathered the boys around him and kind of has got that group going.
The bros.
Right. The bros.
The bros.
I won't vote for you if you don't vote for me.
Yeah.
So in a way, that's a game plan in itself, even though he might say, I'm not a game plan. But that is a game.
Julie, will we ever see Bet Lynch on Corrie again?
Maybe for spin-offs and things like that. Yeah. But not permanently.
No, we want her back.
Oh,
we want her back.
Thank you, Martin.
Yeah, getting into the final week is, for me, is getting into the final, whether it's Friday night or Wednesday night. It's still good fun.
Or Tuesday, right? Tonight.
You're such a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. We don't know. The point is...
Try and think positive. Try and think positive.
And finally, to all of you, who's been the biggest diva in the house?
Who do you think that is?
Diva. Oh, you! Yeah, so demanding. Bloody hell. My God. Want.
We'll take the 5th on that.
There's only one diva in the house, and she's beautiful.
Well done, fellas.
Oh, dear.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Now, over the past 13.5 weeks, my team of 101 have given you lot 95 hours of pure TV gold, featuring 311 guests, including a bodger, a badger, and even a Roland rat. We've had coffee cup psychics, belly button fortune tellers, and even a lady who saw the future in asparagus. We've seen 30 housemates come and go and shown you over 500 exclusive clips while helping revive the careers of Hue and Cry, Tight Fit, Bonnie Tyler and 5 Star. But most of all, we've just enjoyed the pleasure of you watching us every single night. Here's today's news. As you saw before the break, we asked the Prince, could he beat the situation in an arm wrestle? As he left the diary room, he was clearly looking for a fight.
Mike, I have to arm wrestle you later.
For real?
Yep.
Why?
Because I said I could beat you.
For real?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
They asked me that question. Who would win an arm wrestling match?
He's got guns the size of a 3-story house.
I know. I said he could kick my butt in a fight, but I think I can take him on arm wrestling. That's my talent.
Really?
No.
No, but you might be an arm wrestling dude.
I mean, I haven't arm wrestled in about 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's not come out and be like, hey, I want to arm wrestle you.
Which means we've affected reality. We've affected reality. We've affected reality! 16:54, Julie was called into the BBTV news studio to deliver another crucial bulletin.
Cigarettes were dominating discussions in the Celebrity Big Brother house. Colleen and Harvey, in a conversation about Julie, said, "I've wanted a fag all day, and I ain't getting one off." Harvey replied, "No chance." Colleen followed that with, "I don't know how she can sit there and smoke all the time when she knows that I am desperate. I mean, I just couldn't do that. I just think I'm a nicer person."
That's true.
Your facial expressions are great.
Scares me.
She's fucking coming for you.
Shut up.
Come on, bitch. Come and have a snout. Come and have a snout with Nana and prove that you're a nicer person. Come along, darling. Come on, baby. Is it all right?
Yes.
Did I never give you any?
No.
Come on. Oh, look at the titties. Come and have a snout with me, because you know I love them. Don't do it, really. Come on. Go make it up.
I swear Moira Stewart never acted like that after reading the news. At 22:49, Big Brother surprised some of the housemates by revealing they had saved some of their letters from home.
Dearest Ashley, I am so proud of you. So is your dad, and both of your brothers are too, and all your aunties. Uncles and cousins send biggest hugs and kisses. Nanny's at a loss with no washing to do. I miss you loads, but not the noise and chaos, ha ha. Thinking about you all the time. Love you and proud of you always, our Olympian. Mum.
Oh, after having his letter read out, Ashley ran to the loo. Hashtag emotional. Poor little thing. Perhaps he was expecting a cheque or some money in there. That's always disappointing when you never get any. And that is today's news. Come follow me into the sweaty box. Hi, sweaty box. So, with it being the final week and tomorrow's triple threat double eviction looming large, I thought I'd invite my favourite data daddy to cast his digital eye over the whole series so far. So put your hands together. It's #Wilf Christian Howes.
Hello.
Hello, Christian. Right, so last time you were in, you had all sorts of tricks up your sleeve to show us who had been talked about and how they'd been talked about on the World Wide Web.
That's correct.
So what have you got for us today?
So here's
I'm liking this graphic, by the way.
Very nice, resplendent they are there. I'm taking them to a virtual Vegas this week.
Because that's kind of what the house is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we did have Big Brothers 13, but now we've got Big Brothers 8. And as you can see, they're...
I like the way you did that.
They're in the queue to see 5-star and tight fit at Vegas. I mean, that's a double bill I'd like to see. And basically what I've done is I've looked at how influential they are outside of their house. So basically how social they were, so how many likers they had, how many followers they had.
This is purely online, right?
Yeah, this is online. So basically, as you can see, the situation...
So Julie doesn't do Twitter, Facebook, nothing?
She hasn't even got a phone. Up to the situation, and I'll just give you some numbers of the situation.
You love stats, don't you?
1.3 million followers on Twitter and 4.3 million likers on Facebook. What? It's ridiculous. And I mean, Julian's the next closest with 112,000.
That's what I was going to say. I'm quite surprised at Julian being second.
Yes. And everyone else is making up numbers, really. But, I mean, Julian's the closest.
Only because I never expected Julian to be on Twitter or anything, but he clearly is.
He's got a few followers and 2,500 likers on Facebook. So, massive. More than me.
So does this relate to how people are talking about them in the cyber world?
That's a good question. The answer is no, because if I move over, we can see that Julie is the most talked about person since the start of the CBB, with 27.8% of the voice, basically. And
OK, so purely because of Big Brother, this is not...
These are all mentions of Julie.
This is not how famous they all are. This is purely online chatter.
In context around Celebrity Big Brother.
So Julie is way ahead.
Way
Martin,
ahead.
way down there.
Yeah, only 5.5%. I mean, he's kept himself to himself in the house, and that's reflected in what people are saying about him online.
Yeah, I like Martin, though. Now, earlier we learned about the emotional roller coaster.
Well, before we go on, I just wanted to bring this up because just to put a bit of context around Julie.
Yeah.
Actually, if Julie this week, Julie's had more mentions than David Cameron, Nick Clegg, and Ed Miliband.
Never.
There it is, fact. It's stats there. She's had over 82,000 mentions in social media.
Is that a #Wilf fact?
It is a fact, and David Cameron only 75,000, so he needs to get tweeting.
OK, that's incredible.
That is incredible, really.
Oh, poor Ed Miliband. You can't even get numbers on that
I can't even fit a number there. It's so small.
OK, let's talk about the emotional roller coaster.
Yes,
what have you got to reflect that?
So basically, here is a statsa coaster or a data coaster. So basically, here is
a Moshe coaster.
It could be that as well. And if we put these are the peaks, as we can see, there is Harvey sandwiched between two of Janice's peaks.
Janice?
Janice. Who's Janice?
Dickinson?
That's the one,
Jasmine Leonard.
I know, I'm joking. And as you can see, Situation was the most talked about at the beginning of the show when they went in. And actually, as you can see, Julie is sort of gaining momentum as the show goes on.
It's quite a drastic drop, isn't it, as well?
Because everyone's excited about people going in the house and who's in there. And then, as you can see, it sort of plateaus out. But without the girls in the sort of the mid-section of the show, you know, it would have been quite flat. And you can see lots of people aren't actually showing at all. So people like Julie and Martin.
Did you have more stuff for us? Because we're running out of time.
I've only got one more thing.
You've got 1 second.
OK, we've had
That's it.
That's it.
That's all we got time for today. Thank you to all of my guests and Christian, of course. Tomorrow is double eviction night. Yes, it is. I'll be grilling not one but two ejected celebs. Linda Lusardi, Lee McDonald and Kate Walsh are going to be giving me a hand. Have a lovely night. We'll see you tomorrow.